This is your host Shama Rafeeque with the program Trends on the platform of the Pillar, Fourth Pillar. We are going to discuss today regarding the political crisis in the Pakistan and economic instability. We have the perfect personality to point out all these facts and figure. We are here with Mr. Farooq Mirza, owner of a fourth pillar and the self-made entrepreneur. Sir, welcome to our show.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir, I'm listening to you.
Okay. We have a bad communication here in Islamabad, and I think you also have the same issue. Okay,
Yes, sir,
let's.
there is.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
folks,
sir.
this is Farooq Mirza. I'm a president, Fourth Pillar Vigilant Media Watchdog, and uh, we have a communication interruption in an internet. We apologize for that. Uh, I will start with your question, what you asked.
Okay,
Uh,
sir.
yeah,
Sir, I asked you, do politician instability leads us to high inflation in Pakistan?
it's a very simple reply. Right now, the current situation down the road a month before, uh, the Pakistan Army chief was acting like a finance minister of Pakistan, and the only credible institution was the army that was blamed at the same time. If you see the governments, even the previous and the existing governments, they totally flopped to bring prosperity, to connect them to foreign donors. Even they were not connected to the diaspora. So what happened while the our departments and the Pakistan Army they jumped in, and especially the General Bajwa, he was shopping around requesting friends countries, even the United States of America. Even there was a big hurdle. The IMF, the extended this loan. So finally, the army chief he requested the U.S. authorities to get in and use their influence to help release this grant. So when the countries act like in that in abnormal way, so what do you
Mhm.
expect? Right now, the uh, the current situation right now, the forex reserves of the country dropped to US dollar 8.24 billions. It's a
Okay.
horrible situation, and the rate of the unemployment is right now very high. The inflation is skyrocketing, and you see what happened. Even the currency exchange rates now, the rupee is devalued, is almost two. It's dropped from 200 250 to right now 225 since the time the new financial minister he came in, and he went against the people. They were fooling around with the dollars and the shortage of the currency in the country. So
Okay.
now finally we saw little balance, and the situation came down. But at the same time, you see the IMF terms, they are very tough, and they this uh, one of the relief didn't come out, and now there is the gas energy prices. So it depends on the uh, existing political nonsense in the country. You see, these silly politicians, they don't have any prudence, and they don't see the 130 million people country, and without no credibility, they don't have money, and the people they are laughing, and they are beating drums, and they are cursing each other. They are blaming each other, and then loudly they are telling everybody that we are a corrupt nation. So what you can expect? So when
Sir,
the world they
definitely the
don't trust
politicians
on
are
you,
also the reason.
and they don't trust on your
See,
political system, so what do you expect?
definitely the politicians are the main reason for all this, but the thing that you think public is also the reason for all these kind of problems and things. So are you getting my stance?
See, right now they are in state of stupefaction and chaos, and they don't know what to do. And basically, they are completely indifferent. they don't have any choice,
Okay.
and because they are so neglected, and so they are so pushed into this financial crisis, the governments, they never think about that, that what will happen. Even the 75% people in our agriculture, uh, the previous government, they gave some kind of relief, and we had a chance to get a better prices in the agriculture and the job opportunity. Then their construction, renovations and the building new projects, that initiative was very comfortable, and a lot of people, they came in, and the job employment was very better. But all of a sudden, you see the crisis started. Now everything is came back to mess. The political crisis is if the politicians, they take advantage of the situation, while the army and the other institutions, they are not right now part of politics, and they got neutral. So they should take advantage of this neutrality, and they should sit together and find some common ground, and come back from roads to one common room where they all politicians, they should listen to each other. So the best way, I think,
Definitely.
yes, go ahead.
But definitely, sir, here we want to know that or do you agree that in 2022 the Pakistan political crisis began, whose opposition had joined hands and submitted a no confidence regarding the no confidence motion regarding the Imran Khan's government in the National Assembly? Do you think that this is a very horrifying situation, and after that you have seen so many crises, protests, any other situation that you have seen in your surroundings?
No, this is wonderful question. I will be very honest to you.
Okay.
Listen, Mr. Shama, the arrogance uh, and the arrogance in the government affair and the public affair never works. So
That's
when you don't listen to anybody, when you don't have a common ground and don't have a patience, and you play a politics of the blames, and you curse yourself as a politician, so then things happen. I believe the regime change was a very big disaster as well. I'm very honest to you, and definitely when they changed regime and they were doing a kind of horse trading, buying politicians and they're selling. There was a sale, total sale. If there was a better economy, that was a better economy in the sale and purchase of these silly politicians. So the rest of the public, they were in a mess. So
definitely. The last protest, like we can say, there's a massive distraction on the local business. Do you think that what the real strength of economy and why they're creating such kind of hurdles for the common public?
Uh, there are similar reason, because right now the public, they don't trust on governments, and
Hmm.
the world, they don't trust on of Pakistani this financial system. Okay, the Pakistani diaspora, they stopped sending money, and they don't trust on Pakistani banks. Every day, due to the hacking, and due to these hackers, they are in Pakistan, and they are remotely taking money from the banks, and the government is hiding, and even the state bank is hiding. So
Exactly.
when you have a law and order situation in the country, when the politicians, they are loudly from the stage, they are blaming each other that they are corrupt. Like one political party, they are blaming 13 to 18 political party, they are all corrupt, and the world see all these images, and they see, and you see when the Nawaz Sharif, he's in the England, and the people, they come to his residence, and they shouting at him as a looter. And in the same
Exactly.
way, when the other opponent party, they come out, the people, they ask him selected or elected. So the world is listening, and the people, they are watching. So the public, the entire mechanism is flopped due to the mistrust. I think the best
Okay,
way right now, these politicians, they should think about that, because if they don't have a trust and credibility, and if they don't have their presence in the parliament, and they will not pass laws, and they are passing bad laws, then who will trust on Pakistan? Right now,
definitely.
then
So
another
definitely.
factor is that before that the US was the financial partner, and they gave up a lot of money. After that, due to their silly these foreign policy, and even they pulled their hands, and right now nothing is coming from USA as well, even not a collision support. So the money is not coming from anywhere. Even you see that in these flood relief efforts now, the millions of people, they don't have place to live, they don't have their children, they are outside in the open sky, and they are sick and tired, and they don't have any shelter. But these our political system is so cruel, and these politicians, they are in the middle of these flood crisis, and they were spending money on gatherings and their political these designs. So the world, they don't trust, and very less limited money. Even the Joe Biden, president of US, he requested the world. Even the Secretary General came to
Mhm.
Pakistan. Even some senator, and the other countries, even the friendly countries in the Middle East, they gave but very limited money. So rest of the arrangements, they were made by the Pakistan army, and they
Okay.
even they sacrificed, and they sacrificed in this flood relief.
So, do you think that these sort of a black sheep, like a politicians who creating a bad image on the other on international level, and our neighborhood country in India, as Modi said to us, like they do not have an idea what to do because they have the all discrimination between them. Then how could they fight with us and making a mocking and comedy on us? Then this is a totally a black uh, side of our country. So, what would you like to share your experience regarding this? That these
Yes,
politicians are
listen, the when you are talking about when you're talking about the Modi, his own government is in a mess. They did a worst kind of human rights violations. Even they are killing people, their own people, and they are, they should think about their own political system and their economical system. Even, during the Corona crisis, Pakistan helped them, and even they don't have a resources to deal with their own public. But in this crisis, the Pakistan has a multiple crisis. Pakistan pushed back in these extreme these natural disasters. The very big floods, our roads infrastructure, our big these dams, they ran away, because that was the worst kind of God's wrath on Pakistan. So this is one of the factors. Then Corona crisis, the country, we have a developing country, and this Corona crisis also gave a very bad impact to our economy. So you know that we are 130 million people, and a very limited resources. Our hospitals, and even Pakistan now just started manufacturing these ventilators, and other rest of that was a purchase. And the world was
so. What is the next strategy regarding the elections and what the criteria?
Uh, folks, we have a severe internet issue. That's why we are not connecting over there. So we will come back with a new topic, and so forth. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you,
We are
sir.
very much concerned about the present situation in Pakistan, especially the economical crisis right now, the political crisis right now on the rise. And due to this mess, the financial instability in Pakistan killing general public. So we will be talking on this subject in detail in our next segment.
Inshallah,
So
once
now,
again.
thank you very much for your time. We will come back with another topic.
Thank, inshallah. So thank you so much.